everybody, this is Alchemist2, and I'm back again with another movie review. My sweetie TTR just sent me Doctor Strange, the animated version, and since watching Avengers Assemble, well, I've always been a fan of Doctor Strange, but I never read the comics. I familiarized with the basic storyline of the character, and the origin is outstanding, and it really messes with the idea of quantum physics, theoretical physics, metaphysics, and particle physics, all that stuff, entanglement. And you get into some really heady, lofty ideas. It's unbelievable. But you see why Stephen has the motives that he does and what leads to him becoming Sorcerer Supreme, but I'm not going to go into that. The only voice that I recognized right away was Tara Strong, and she plays... Please don't let that be from anybody I know. Nope, I'm not answering it. Anyway.
Call from 13177218467.
Anyway, the movie itself is just outstanding, and I'm super excited for Doctor Strange to come out since Benedict is playing, and he's absolutely perfect for this role, I think, because he's just the type of character with his background with such versatility. I'm thinking that he's going to do a sensational job. The ending of the movie left it open for further chapters down the line, and I don't know if they've renewed Avengers Assemble or not, but it became one of my favorite cartoons other than the other Marvel cartoons that they've done. They've really executed some sensational storylines. Most of the episodes are just non-stop adrenaline rushes, and this is no exception. I mean, the storytelling is just sensational. It's kind of like Avatar's East meets West, and the whole finding oneself and learning to look beyond limitations, and the fact that limitations are all in your mind. It's a matter of perspective. It goes back to a lot of things that were taught on Star Trek with Spock, and then there are so many other tie-ins I thought that were just unbelievable. Like there was an episode of Doctor Who that really reminded me of an exchange in Doctor Strange. I'm not going to say what it is, because if I do, like I said, spoiler alert. But as far as animated films are concerned, and I've seen most of the Marvel animated films, and they are really good. This was no exception. I love it. I really identify. I'm not sure why, but I just, like I said, ever since I was young, I have been fascinated by the realm of physics, all due to my dad introducing me to centrifugal and centripetal force and inertia and gravity and all that. My dad wasn't a science teacher. He was an English major, and I guess it was something that he really savored, because it just is something that once you become hooked by, you cannot stop, and it's just, you want to know more, and there are just more questions than there are answers. But that's what makes it fun. It's complicated. It's multi-layered. It's just like everything else in the universe. It's not simple. It's can be both at the same time. That's what makes it just so astonishing and absolutely fantastic. It is fascinating, really. I will love it until the day I die. I love what they say about matter. Well, matter is energy, and having that ability is just sensational. And then there was another part, if you watch The Librarians, you know what I'm going to allude to, but when they open, they're going from one place to another, they open a doorway, and then they're there, and I thought, yep, just like the library and The Librarians, because they have a globe, and this is really cool, but they have a globe, and it's connected with ley lines around around the entire hemisphere of the Earth itself, and no matter where you choose on that globe, if you're wanting to go there, you just rotate the globe and open the door, and bam, you're there. There's no muss, no fuss, and you don't have to worry about transportation bills. Yeah, that would make my bank account even better, but just imagine, I mean, big oil would be really ticked off, but still, imagine the infinite possibilities of that. I thought, yes, that would make my life so much more facilitous. Please instill this and make it a reality. It just, yeah. Incredible, really astonishing and astronomically done. I love this movie. It was just, the animation was beautiful, and voice acting. I didn't know any of the other voice actors just except Tara. Tara's character was a cameo, and I think that she's such a versatile actress, just like Wendy Lee is. I'm hoping I can meet both of them because that's what got me really into the whole idea of possibility of voice acting. I don't know if I could ever do it, but it's something that always has been of interest to me. I know it's harder to do so because unlike on stage, you have to use your vocal abilities to portray a character's mood and process of thought. I mean, there's so much that goes into an actual session, and I know I could do it. It's just matter of training. I have no training. I have no expertise. I don't know what I'm doing, so it would be super difficult, very arduous, and very enervating from what I've heard. It's the same thing as if you were acting on stage. But Doctor Strange 2007, I just think it's outstanding. I'm super super psyched for the movie coming up. I'm so pumped. I can't wait. But this, I'm gonna give it my highest grade. 2 thumbs way up, 5 stars hands down. It revealed so much about his character. Even though he's flawed, he goes through a transformation too, and to see that transformation take place, it just shows that people can be redeemed and people can change and they can become better despite their circumstances and what dragged them down in the past. And that actually said a lot to me. Is I've seen this firsthand, and I've actually motivated some people to overcome a lot of their difficulties. But it wasn't me alone. I had help. Yeah, if I said that I did it on my own, I would be very foolish in saying so. I have always liked the whole premise of alchemy too, and it delves into that kind of mental pattern. I don't know. I'm not sure what else to say about Doctor Strange other than it's one of the best things I've seen in a good long time, and it gives me so much to look forward to in November. I'm just so excited. But until then, I shall see you. You're probably wondering about the false eyelashes. Well, I doubt that very many people are going to know who I am. It's just like last year I dressed up as the 11th Doctor. Nobody knew who I was. I didn't care. I had fun. It was great. This year I'm going to be a gender-bent version of Alex DeLarge from Clockwork Orange, which is one of my favorite films of all time by Stanley Kubrick. I think all of us can, or most of us can probably relate to the fact that there's a very feral part of our brains that we want revenge. We want to get those who got us, and he actually goes through a bit of personal repentance, and it shows that. But the ending's like, what the hell? Really, the ending really is a WTF moment. If you've ever seen it, just kind of, what? And I think it was just there for the shock value in and of itself. There are a lot of things in the movie for shock value, and it's kind of like a snuff film in a way. Yeah, and I think it is the predecessor of all shock snuff films, and it's brilliant. But it's a good study in character development and how that character makes a transformation, just like with Doctor Strange. But it's, yeah, toward the better, even though he almost commits suicide. And Steven actually tries to do that before Wong subdues him. Yeah, it's just, yeah, there's so many parallels. How interesting is that? Coincidence? I think not. But anyway, that's who I'm gonna be. I got a little choker on of Doom Kitty. I just thought that'd be an added extra. Just thought I'm gonna make her elegant, because I think that there's a certain nobility and finesse and kind of upper class nature, despite the fact that she's a raging psycho, just like Alex was. But you know, it changes when he's corrected. But it's just, wow. That movie, so many issues, so many elements that it tackles head on. And anyway, that's all I gotta say. I'm sorry I got off track. It's just, I absolutely adore it still to this day. I will probably be singing in the rain. Nobody will know why. Like, why? The twisted nature of that in and of itself makes the movie even more ingenious and insidious and kind of unhinging. But that's all I gotta say. Until next time, live long, prosper. Ciao, Tootsie.